Salute. Top of the morning. Uh, Thank you for tapping in. All the people of the free world that this morning. Hold on. My fault, y'all.
Don't die,
Yeah,
bro. Don't die on me.
yeah, my fault. I need to get some water. But you're now rocking with the No Snooze Button Show, a morning show powered by the people for the people. That's for y'all. We appreciate y'all for jumping on this journey with us. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share it with your peoples. Like I said, is a show for y'all about your community, about your cities and your town. So share the word. You know what I mean. You're now rocking with the best two men in the group. Right now we're missing the third installment of the
He
three-man
hit the
weave.
snooze. He hit the
But
snooze. He hit the snooze
just
button, man. You know.
he definitely, yeah, that's a fact. Ox definitely hit snooze. I don't know if it was from the mimosas last night. He lost his mind when Sabonis hit that game winner. So that was insane. So that's probably why he probably crashed out. Went to a couple of
Yeah.
spots and crashed out. But we gonna keep rocking. Hopefully when Ox pull up, he gonna pull up. But introduce yourself to the people, my man.
Yo, how y'all doing, man? I go by the name of Dezo the Introvert. I'm a local artist here in Chicago. We got a lot to talk about, man. Some sad news we got yesterday, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Shout out Leaf Diggy, shout out Lewis, shout out Billy Bob. How y'all doing, man?
Oh yeah,
Let's
the
have
chat. The
let's have a
chat is
fun show.
active, yeah.
Yeah,
The
let's have a
chat
fun
is
show, man.
active. Appreciate y'all for tapping into the show. I'm the host that does the most context. I see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna get you activated. Again, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also tap into the other shows. The Champagne Room as well as the Graveyard Shift. Graveyard Shift coming soon. We are gonna still be addressing. We didn't get to it yet, and trust me, this was gonna
Yeah.
be one of them ones. But we are definitely gonna get into the origins, the causes, and effects of dirty macking in all
Mm-hmm.
courses of life. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of jewels. You know what I mean? That's gonna be given a lot of examples, a lot of good stories. So tap into that one. And then tap into the next Champagne Room, or you could just go watch it back on the other Champagne Room on Ox's channel. You know, y'all see what's going on, and the more content to come soon.
What up, RFK? How you doing, man? Hold it down, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Um,
sir.
yeah, man.
Um,
You got some financials you want to get into real quick?
oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna definitely tap into see what the gas is in for. Obviously, people are gonna be traveling. I'm not too sure what the weather's like for everybody else because I got Google on Smash, but we're gonna try to figure it out with the gas situation.
Mm,
So the national gas price average has gone up. It's gone up. It's not too much, but it's about 6 cents right now. It's about
okay.
3.40 per gallon. Nationally, New York is at 3.33. It went up 3 cents. And the also what's weird was that Atlanta went down, which was weird. Atlanta went down 1 cent. Is at
Mm,
321 regular and 402 for premium. My apologies, 383 for premium at New York. But Houston, it went down again. In the South, you guys are living good. So Atlanta and Houston is gonna be lit. We out there and go out, enjoy our weekend. It's at 288. The premiums at 3.99. It went down 5 cents. Chicago, it went up crazy. Went up 16 cents. It's at $4.12.
Dang.
Premiums at 4.63. Yeah, it's a dub. It's a dub, man. You might have to take public transportation. Like I hold you. Um, Seattle's at 4.35. It went up 27 cents. Right now, premiums at 4.59. LA
Mm,
rounds it off, stayed relatively the same, which is insane to me. Must be nice. On top of that, y'all probably gonna have a good weekend with weather, but that's me hating. I'm chilling.
that's a
So it's at
fact.
486. It's at 486, and the premium's at 510. It went up from 16 cents. So like I said, these prices will be fluctuating because of the gas oil went up. So we'll see what happens next week. But like enjoy the places that went down. Y'all gonna enjoy your weekend. There's gonna be a lot
Mm,
of probably gonna be some nice activity for the nice weather. So just be safe and don't drink and drive. You already know the rules. Call an Uber, call
yeah.
a Lyft, you know what I mean, or call Ox. Even if you don't live near
Mm,
him, he'll do something about it. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I'll tell you to call your mother. But it is
Hey
what it is.
man, it's the weather's starting to clear up, man. You know, we got to we're starting to get out of that lows, and we're starting to get into that spring highs. You know what I'm saying? But
You know what you call this weather, Dezo? This is
what do you
called
call it?
it's approaching tuck your chain weather. That's what it's
Mm,
approaching. Tuck your
okay.
chain weather. For those, you know what I mean? Just keep your head on a swivel, you know what I mean? You're gonna be outside, and
Mm,
the wolves are back outside. You know what I mean? It's not cold no more. So hey, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? I'm not saying everybody gotta tuck your chain in, but hey, the ones that you're not built like that, just tuck your chain in. You don't want to be a
okay.
tough guy.
Cool.
You don't want
Cool. Cool. Cool.
to be a tough guy.
Yeah, I guess we can get right into. Let's jump right into things, man.
Oh yeah, for
We
sure. Let's get into it.
had a couple uh had a couple crazy things happen yesterday, and speak of crazy things that's happening, we got the man of the hour coming in. I'm gonna let him get set up though. um yesterday we had some sad news. Let's start with the sad news first. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta start with the sad news so you can build your way up into the good news, man.
I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. I'm the
See, the
opposite.
thing is, I don't ever like to end on a bad note. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever like to end with the sad news because
Fair point. Fair point.
it's like, okay. There he is, man.
What up? What
There
up?
he is. Um, how you feeling, Ox? You all right?
Oh yeah, so I'm straight. I'm straight.
Nah. Fuck that. Ox, you late, bro. What's the word? Like, nah, we're not gonna. Oh, so we're not gonna. Yeah, so we're not gonna keep the same energy. We're gonna press me when I do it. It's cool when they do it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll tell you how the world works. What's the word, though? Ox? Salute, brother. Happy to see that you made it, man. Happy to see that you made
Yeah,
it.
man. Shit, me too. I don't know what happened, but I just, all of a sudden, I wasn't
Crazy
here.
night for you, huh? You win a game, you don't know how to act. You just crashed out. That's what's going on. You was
Yeah,
bugging out
man. You know
last
how
night.
it go, man. Shit. But we were supposed to win. Bitch ass
We were
Spurs.
supposed to. It sounds about right. It sounds about right. But it's
But
good to
shit,
see you
where we
alive,
where
Buffalo, you know what I mean?
yeah, man, me
Good to
too.
see
I
you
don't
alive.
know that. I didn't even press the snooze button. I didn't even hear the alarm.
Crazy.
You
Crazy.
know, it's
Crazy.
crazy, right? What the fuck, man? But shit,
um,
where we at though?
yeah, I was just about to get into the first segment, man. The
You
first
you was
segment,
about to get into matter of fact, you gotta I don't know if you did your Googles yet, but it's up to
Yeah,
you if
yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't,
I got look,
because we're about to get
yeah,
into the first.
I got the weather real quick if
Oh
y'all
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
start
yeah,
all
it.
right, go
yeah. Let
ahead,
the
do your
people know
thing, do
what's
your
going on
thing.
for the
Yeah, let me
weekend, so
go
they can
ahead,
do
let
their
me go
thing.
ahead
You know what I
and
mean?
put it. Yeah,
I
let me
said it looks like tuck your chain weather. You know what I mean? So you let me know what the West Coast hitting for. Because the East Coast, it's about to get nasty outside. I promise you.
Yeah, no doubt. So shit today I got NYC at a high 53, low 39 with partly cloudy.
Woo! It's a party.
Tomorrow,
It's a
tomorrow
party.
I got 40 high 45, low 40, very windy and very rainy.
Oh,
And Sunday I got a high 51, low 35 and windy down in
what?
Atlanta. Yeah,
What?
yeah. That's
Never
what
mind. Never mind, New York. Never mind, New York.
yeah, shit. And, I mean, but that's just according to Google though. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to text. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Listen,
In
I
the
just told them to tuck their chain in.
yeah, well, shit.
I told them to tuck
You
their
know what I'm
chain in.
saying? Probably tuck that. Just tuck that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the weather is. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all scary ass niggas, man. Tuck your chain.
Mhm.
But but in Atlanta today, we got a high 50s, 64, low 56, cloudy with a little bit of rain. Tomorrow, high 66, low 43, light thunderstorm and rain. In Atlanta on Sunday, high 54, low 38, and mostly cloudy. In Chicago today, we have a high 53, low 41 with rain. Tomorrow, high 39, low 30, rain and snow. And then on Sunday, high 41, low 33, and sunny. Houston, we have a little bit of a thunderstorm going on today with a high 81, low 69. Saturday, high 63, low 51, cloudy. Um, Sunday, be more clouds, high 66, low 54. Bringing it to the West Coast in Seattle today, high 52, low 43, cloudy. Tomorrow, high 50, low 44, light rain. And Sunday, we got pretty much the same exact thing. Light rain, high 51, low 44. LA, sunny today, high 68, low 55. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 69, low 43. And Sunday, high 65, low 43, and mostly cloudy. That's the weather right there, according to Google. Go ahead, do your thing, doesn't it?
Had to throw the cord and Google in there. Had to.
Got to. I learned my lesson.
So yeah, let's get started with the first segment, man. As we all know, anime was a huge part of our lives growing up. I'm not sure about you, Ox.
Not unless Hang On to the Rugrats is considered anime.
Okay, got you. Context, I don't know how you feel about anime, but the creator of
Dragon Ball Z,
Dragon
right?
Ball Z.
Yeah. Fighting niggas. Hold on. Let me show you real quick.
What's
Let me
up,
show you.
Context?
Let me show you. So I'm gonna keep it a band with you. The only rule, because I was really an outside kid, hood rat as you call it. But I'm not going front. When this show did come on, there was one show that I would literally go inside just to watch for, and I think it was like 30 minutes. It was Dragon Ball Z. No funny shit. After that, everything else was kind of a dud. But them niggas, my son Goku, son, that nigga, bro. That nigga. Low key, that nigga, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. And I'll go straight back outside. I'm not gonna hold you. That was like the only low key anime like I really got into. My shorty, she loved anime. She like an anime head. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, but so the creator of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama, unfortunately has passed away at the age of 68.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so this is a huge loss for the anime community. Basically the godfather of the anime scene. So
Crazy.
Let me get this straight. So Dragon Ball Z is like the original. It's not like Pokemon, Digimon. It's Dragon. So Dragon Ball Z is like the original.
I believe Dragon Ball Z is older than Pokemon. There's animes that have been out before Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
But Dragon Ball Z is the anime that basically got it popular in Western culture. Basically in the United States,
Gotcha.
Along with like Naruto, those two are really the big ones that got anime popular over here.
Whole time, what I just discovered is the whole time, because like running the class like this, used to be one of them fans like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know what time it is, right? So I didn't know until kind of recently that was a Naruto thing. That's a Naruto thing?
Yeah, it's a Naruto thing.
Okay, see, I didn't know that until one of my sons did that. I was
no.
Yeah,
but you niggas doing shit like that though.
That's
I mean, they was
Naruto's old though.
Yeah, Naruto's an old anime. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
I
wasn't hip. I wasn't hip to, obviously, like I said, I wasn't hip to anime like that. You know what I'm saying? So we used to be like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, what you running like that for? Like, now as my sons.
Go. My fault.
Now my older son, he's kind of he's into the anime a little bit. But it's like, so then my youngest son, he don't watch anime, but he be doing that, and I'm like, what is that? Like, stop doing that? What you doing, bro? You, first of all, you clumsy, you gonna trip, bust your face up. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, that's the Naruto run. I'm like, oh, whole time, I thought that run was just like a way of you telling everybody else, like, yo, come take my lunch money.
This nigga oxygen. My fault.
Nah,
yo, my fault. I'm wilding. Yo, mute me.
But
somebody mute me, bro.
The thing is, right? So yeah. So Naruto started a while ago. So I'm pretty sure like if you had kids in your school growing up like that was running like that, I'm pretty sure that's where they got it from, you know. Because they would always do that run when they needed to get to places really fast.
That
But
gave him a boost.
but
Hold on,
yeah,
no. That give you a boost. That give you an
but
attribute boost. Yeah,
hold
speed.
on. But the crazy thing is, right? Like the show called Mythbusters actually tested that run to see if it actually makes you run faster, right?
Get the fuck
I
Like
out of
remember
here.
Mythbusters. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
yeah,
here,
like
Ox.
so,
What's
bro,
happening right
they
now,
had a
son? No way,
they had
Dezo.
a they had an episode where they had like an Olympic sprinter come in on the show, and she ran a 40 a normal way, like she ran it a normal way, and then she ran it the Naruto way where she had her hands behind her back.
Please don't say this. It's not possible that she
I'm
went
gonna go watch
faster
it.
doing the
Ox, I'm
Naruto.
gonna go watch it, bro. I'm tuned
wait.
in now. I'm tuned in.
Wait,
I'm
bro, you
gonna
gotta.
go watch it.
All right, I'm not gonna
He's
spoil
a
it.
female, right? A
but-
female
but-
sprinter.
Yeah, it was like an Olympic sprinter. Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it wasn't really that big of a difference, you know. It wasn't much of a difference. So I'm not sure why they decided to run like that, but who knows, you know.
So what do you mean not big of a difference? There's no you run slower doing this. It's not possible to run slower doing
But
to run faster.
she definitely ran slower, but it wasn't that big of a, it wasn't really that big of a difference. Like,
But
so
yeah, but that's the thing though. She's an Olympic athlete, so,
Yeah, so she
it's
can
not
move
gonna be
fast
so much of a
regardless.
crazy
She can
difference.
move fast.
If I like if a regular human being does that, like most regular humans, I'm not gonna say are uncoordinated, but they're nowhere
Right.
near as coordinated as professional athletes. So running
Right.
in that position has to slow you down significantly. I'm talking about 25 to 35% slower. Easy, bro, easy. It's just like,
right.
you know, but now that I know why the kids are doing it, like I'm like, okay, well, like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like no big deal. You feel
Yo,
me? Like
Ox, I'ma
that's
keep it a
actually like
band with you.
that's dope. Like that's
So-
funny. Or,
I'm
you know
gonna
what I'm
keep it a
saying?
band with you. I thought that was just like a ninja. Yo, so I watched like growing up, like my pops and all that shit. Like I love fighting, so like we used to watch mad kung fu martial arts movies, shit like that. Like I watch
That's this
MMA.
nigga love fighting and can't fight. Crazy.
You would have hold on, wait, time out. Yo, you catch a fade too, my boy. We can run catch a, I don't know what's happening. I feel like you threatening me. I don't know what's happening, bro. I don't know
Nah,
what's
that's wild.
happening, bro.
That's wild.
But
as
yeah,
hell.
like I grew up on that, so I assumed like that run was like a ninja run, like you feel me, like niggas trying to get out the shadows and shit, feel me, like crouching tiger, hidden dragon shit, you feel me? But I guess not. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, but Ox, the show that Akira Toriyama created, Dragon Ball Z, right? Have you heard of that show? You've heard of that show, right?
Of course, yeah, of course. I've
Yeah.
definitely I've heard of Dragon Ball Z way, you know, a long time. I heard about Dragon Ball Z, of course, 100%. Yeah.
I know if people was doing the Naruto run, I know you've seen somebody do the Kamehameha.
Yeah, but that's Street Fighter, ain't it?
No,
Oh, that's
what?
Alley-oop. My bad. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I was about to go
Damn,
crazy.
you know what? I'm done. I'm done.
You know, but you know,
It's just-
Kamehameha-
it's-
Yes, I agree. I agree with you.
Nah, but check
Go
me
ahead,
out though.
Dezo.
There's check me out now, real quick. I
Let
gotta
me
explain
take
myself.
this.
That's all. I gotta explain myself. Like I'm certified Nimrod. I'm on certified Nimrod status right now. This whole time, I have been associating Kamehameha with alley-oop.
Yo, my.
I'm on certified Nimrod status right now, y'all. I'm
nah.
fucking bugging, bro.
Yo.
My bad, yo.
Ox,
My bad.
Ox,
I'm-
you ain't used to go to the barber shop and they used to have Street Fighter and all that, you know what I mean? And a little, you know what I'm saying? That's why I used to play. I thought I really got in tune with arcade games. It was at the barber shop, you feel me? So that's how I got in tune with Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and all that, you feel me? And the movie was alright. It was alright.
And Mortal Kombat was all right. It was decent.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
But go ahead though. I know the Kamehameha for sure. I know.
All right, cool. Yeah. So, you know, that's all you really need to know about Goku in order to understand why it became so popular. Yeah, but Akira Toriyama, you know, rest in peace. Huge inspiration to the world.
And Dezo, he's from over there, China, Japan.
He's from Japan. Yeah.
Japan. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
What text? Like,
I'm nothing. Go ahead, Dezo. Go ahead, man. This nigga
Um,
stupid.
Am
Go
I
ahead, go
tripping?
ahead,
What?
go ahead. Go ahead. My fault, son. My fault. My
I'm
fault.
trying to learn something about Bo. You know what I'm saying? I know
Yeah.
he's a big like inspiration to a whole
Nah,
lot
that's a
of
fact.
people in the world. Like,
Son
nah, that's
definitely
a
changed a
fact.
generation. Yeah, that's a fact.
That's
Go
a
ahead.
fact,
for a
man.
couple generations.
Go ahead,
But
Dizzle.
yeah,
Let's give
well,
the proper respect. Let's give the proper respect.
yeah. But you know, shout out to Akira Toriyama. Definitely will be missed, man.
No doubt.
You know, now we can move into some lighter news. You know what I'm saying? Some lighter news.
I got a question though. Quick question.
Go ahead, context.
Do you think that if there were more, because obviously, like I've seen like in like certain like animation, because my girl, she watches it. So sometimes I'll pass through, after I spark one, you entertain. I'm like, let me, you know what I'm saying? And I see like they always highlight a lot of like just characters with different colors. They don't really sometimes they don't talk about like where they're from. Sometimes they're like aliens, sometimes they're like this, but they never highlight like a lot of black shows. Like, are there a lot of like black focused anime? Like, are there any type of like that have been popularized besides because Boondocks, I mean, it's a cartoon to me. I don't really consider anime. So
Yeah,
like, are there
Boondocks is
any like
cartoon.
are there like any popular like animes that focused on like anything with like black people?
There's a couple. You know, there's a couple black creators that make anime nowadays. I
Because I know
mean,
it's
of course,
hard to get into that like that ecosystem, especially in Japan. One of my boys, he does animation and teaches and dance, but he works for like smaller companies. You know what I mean? Like he's like the bigger companies is hard to kind of is very cliquish, and
right,
you have to be Japanese a lot of the time.
right. Yeah, so the thing is, like Ree says in the chat, Afro Samurai is one that focuses on a black anime character. But you also have I mean, there's not many because you know over in Japan, like I'm sure there's a few black people in Japan, but the population's probably of black people in Japan is probably not the biggest. So over there, there's probably not a reason to make many black animes. But you know, as the years have gone on, though, there have definitely been a few. I can actually look some up for you while we get into the next topic, though. Because I don't want to just start spewing
Yeah, because I know
random shit.
I know it's changing now. I actually was watching a documentary where they were talking about that they're trying to encourage more people from like Africa, and Afro Caribbean, just
Mm,
black people in general, to pull up to Japan. There's been an incentive, like they've been like telling like companies to like advertise it, and they really want more people to go to Japan. It's kind of insane. I was like, wow, that's like, it was a 180. I'm happy about it, but it's a complete 180 from how they used to be.
yeah,
Shout out to hip hop.
the
Shout out to hip hop for that. Shout out to hip hop. Wu
right,
Tang. Wu Tang.
yeah, Wu-Tang for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, let's get into the let's get into the first. Let's get into some music topics.
Yo, Tex, did you see that thumbnail?
No, I didn't get to see the thumbnail. I didn't get to see the thumbnail. I'm not locked in. I'm not
uh,
locked in.
speaking of the thumbnail, right?
Wow.
We got Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande dropped her latest album. This is her first album in 3.5 years, so it's a very momentous occasion. She was 27 when she dropped her last album called Positions. And now, you know, being 30, she's decided to drop her latest effort. I'm sure it's called Eternal Sunshine. Eternal Sunshine's the name of the album.
Eternal Sunshine. Wow.
Yeah, so according to Variety, Variety says that Eternal Sunshine is a true coming of age album, a snapshot of an ideal a snapshot of an ideal of love that seems like a fairy tale, but is still worth reaching for. Very poetic by Variety right there.
What the fuck?
Man,
They're good. They're
fuck
good at
out
what
of
they
here,
do.
man.
Talk about Glaze, boy. Yeah. Jesus
Ah,
Christ.
man.
very,
Oh,
very
man.
poetic.
I mean, like, wow.
Professional Glaze. Wow, bro. Wow.
Very poetic
To a whole
review
new
right
level,
there
man.
of,
To a whole new level.
of the
That don't
That's
even
off
got
her
to
dick.
do all that.
Respectfully.
Like,
Get
I'm
off her
saying,
dick.
like, yeah, come on, man.
Respectfully,
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. That blonde Ariana Grande is doing something to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she looking real good. I didn't even know that was her. But come on now, like, we don't got it. You don't got to munch though. Like, chill out,
Yeah. Go ahead.
I assume neither one of y'all are gonna listen to this joint, but
Highly doubt it.
I'm gonna take the time to listen to it, see what Ariana coming with. I liked her last album, so I'm gonna see what she's talking about on here.
Was the
but
last album the one that she made
Yeah,
after
I'm
like
gonna
breaking
listen
up
to it.
with
Loki,
Pete
I'm gonna
Davis
listen
and
to
shit
it.
like that?
Yeah.
So when
You say you're gonna check
she was
this out.
name
She talks about Pete
she was
Davidson.
name dropping when she was name dropping on her
No,
one song.
her last album was Context. Her last album was the one that she made after breaking up with Pete Davis.
Oh yeah,
So,
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What'd you say, Ox? What'd you say?
No, that's what I was asking her. I asked that and I was
Oh.
like, because she was just name dropping and shit.
Oh yeah. She had
Gomez clears.
she has some. Hey, that's a factor. Well,
Are y'all talking about like on the eyes? Or you talking about talent wise? Because on the eyes, I don't think Selena touching Ariana. Keep it being.
I think talent wise she clears.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But Ariana got a better voice though. You know what I'm saying? Ariana got a better voice. So. But I think Selena just makes more relatable music.
Wait, Selena Gomez clears? What is he talking about, bro?
I think Selena makes more relatable music.
Chipmunk face. I don't like that chipmunk face shit. I'm not gonna hold you. It's like all her face is smushed in. Like she's pretty. Don't get me wrong. Like because I never hate on women. Like she's a beautiful chick, but that face is a little bit weird to me. It look like it's smushed in. Like you feel me? Like somebody just took the top and the bottom and said, "Huh."
But she ain't always look like that though, right? Am I bugging? Like all of a sudden,
I don't know. I don't know. Like that's the thing about it. It just one day I looked at her. I'm like, why is she look like that?
Seem like she been crying for 2 years straight, and her face just puffed up and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Selena. Like one day I was looking at Selena, and out of nowhere she had like double C's. Like what the fuck is it? What is going on?
How that goes. Oh, it's the only way. There's only 3 ways to do that. You get fat, you get pregnant, or you go to see the doctor. You know what I'm saying?
They look natural though, man. Like she got the stretch marks and everything.
Ozempic, Ox. That new joint. That's the new one. That's the new juice, Ox.
You know what I'm
Ozempic.
saying? You know what I'm saying? That's right. Any form of birth control. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that part. Yeah, if you got yo, word of advice, you know what I mean? But I don't know if y'all got the gift of gab, like, you know what I'm saying? If you got a little slim joint, you know what I'm saying? And
we're not convinced these young women to get on birth control.
Look, if you want to get that bubble, I suggest you have that conversation with her. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, I said, look,
condoms are overrated, bro. But
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I knew who was going.
I'm wilding.
Look, y'all, we're not convincing women to go on birth control. It's terrible for their body. It's terrible for their body, and more than likely they'll have some type of side effects into their later days. You know what I'm saying?
But they're gonna have a bubble though. They're gonna have a bubble.
Well, okay, it's silver lining. She'll have a bubble, but but be responsible. Wrap it before you tap it.
So yeah, shout out to Ariana Grande. Next, I wanted to get into a remix that just dropped last night. I don't know if y'all heard of this guy named Four Bats.
Yeah.
But he's an artist that's been popping. He has 3 songs out.
Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3, right?
Yeah. And now his 4th song. He's got millions of views.
It's tough.
He's got millions of views. But his fourth song is with the one and only, man. His fourth song ever is with Drizzy Drake.
I knew it, son. I
Drizzy.
knew it. I
You
knew
know what
So
I'm
it.
he's
saying?
he's an
Can't help
industry
yourself, Aubrey.
plant. He's an industry plant.
You
He's an
can't help
industry plant for
yourself,
sure.
Aubrey, son.
He's an industry
Damn,
plant for sure.
bro.
But he's one of the greatest industry plants of all time. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga's like a
He's
vampire, bro.
How he
He's like
gonna
a
he only got 4
vampire.
songs?
He just
Dezo, how you
comes
gonna
out
be
of the
the
night
best
and
industry plant of all time?
damn,
I mean,
son.
he's doing it better. He's doing it better than everybody else, bro. Like how you
Damn,
get
talk
a
about a
Drake feature?
vampire.
He got a Drake feature his fourth song out.
Because
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
literally an industry plant. That's why. Because like they put him here and they said, "Come on, Drake, let's push another one."
I'm gonna be
Just
honest
like
with you, Ox.
they did with that goofy white girl that does some stupid ass interviews. Like, I'm like, man, get this bitch off my fucking off my screen,
Yo,
man.
I think she ruined her marriage and like it's all cooked now.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
good
fact. She
job,
definitely
Bozo.
ruined her marriage.
Good
I don't
job,
even know about
Bozo.
I don't even know if any of that's true. It's all like all this shit
it
is
all
just
looks
script.
stupid.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it all
Just be
looks
like, this
stupid.
is dumb. You know, I mean, get this.
I'm with you.
No, never mind. I ain't
Um,
gonna go too far, man. Because
Yo, look at
then
Ox
I'm like, you
crashing
know what
out
I'm
on milk.
saying?
Who would have thought?
Yeah,
Who would have
man.
thought Ox is crashing out on milk?
I'm saying shit crazy. Then I'm gonna have to get back into my Vince McMahon bag. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even want to do that day. You know what I mean?
What?
I had to.
What bag is that? No, nah, yo, kick me out. Somebody kick me out.
No,
What do you
no,
mean?
no.
Get me out? What you mean, Ox? Yo.
Nah, I'm talking
Denzel,
about when we was talking
pivot,
about the Vince McMahon. I'm talking. Hold on, bro. I'm talking about when we was discussing the Vince McMahon situation. You know what I mean? I had to tell the truth about that,
Jesus
and
Christ.
it didn't really go over very well.
You didn't make it better,
Right.
Ox. Yo, pivot. Denzel, pivot.
I'm just saying, man. That nigga, man, free that man. He
Pivot.
innocent, man.
Last night,
Yo,
Drake and Four Bats hopped on the remix to Act 2, which is called Date at
I
8.
knew it.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. Drake killed that shit. I'm sorry. Call me what you want.
A Drizzler?
Ox.
A Drizzler?
Ox.
Drizzler. That's what it is. Drizzler. Straight Drizzler.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
all the Drizzler. That's all the Drizzler.
She was
confirmed.
She was fired. Ox.
Once I heard that beat. I heard that beat.
Well, let me get through this quick one. I got it because I do actually got to run. I know I showed up late. I got to leave early. You know what I'm saying? It's pitiful. It's pitiful out of me, but
hey, you know.
I want to bring up something real quick, but it's up to y'all.
Let me run through this real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, let me run through this real quick.
Do you think?
So there's a girl that went missing. Is seizing South Africa's attention. Now her mother is being charged with selling her.
Whoa.
Yes, you heard it right. A mother of a 6-year-old girl who has been missing in South Africa for nearly 3 weeks was arrested and charged Thursday with kidnapping and selling or trafficking her daughter. A shocking twist in the case that has seized the country's attention and sparked deep anger in the small, poor coastal community where the family lives. The girl, Jocelyn Smith, has still not been found, and police renewed calls for every citizen, every person to help find her amid fears that she may have been taken to a different city or even out of the country. In the days after Jocelyn's disappearance last month, local media reported that neighbors had accused her mother of selling her for just over $1,000. Her mother, Kelly Smith, whose full name is Raquel Chantel Smith, has now been charged with kidnapping and human trafficking offenses along with 3 others, 2 men and a woman. One of the men is Smith's boyfriend. She claims she left Jocelyn with him on February 19th while she went to work. Jocelyn was reported missing that very day. The 4 suspects didn't enter a plea in response to the charges, and another court hearing was scheduled for next week. They will remain in custody until then. This charge holds life, y'all. The police said they found some clothing. They said that some clothing was recovered last week near the settlement of small houses and shacks where Jocelyn lived. So, They haven't found the body yet, but it's looking like the mother definitely sold her daughter.
Wow.
That is unfortunately that's commonplace. Especially in that area, those areas of South America. Sometimes even in the Caribbean as well.
South Africa.
Oh, this is South Africa. Oh, okay. So I saw something else that was in South America. Oh, I mean, and isn't that crazy too? I was telling you about the movie I was watching, Farming. Remember I'm saying when the Nigerian parents gave their foster parents, the Nigerian parents gave their kid up to the white kid, and he ended up hating his own skin color, turned into a skinhead. It's crazy. But I was watching something where in Brazil there was like a court. It was like a documentary, and they found out through like paternal court that this woman gave up the rights to her children, and she was lied to. Obviously, she knew what's up, but she was claimed that she was lied to and saying, "We're gonna get your daughter into like a modeling agency, and we're gonna bring her to United States and stuff like that. But in the meantime, we're gonna pay you to keep her in modeling school. So we're gonna take her to school, all of these things, you know what I mean? And basically, she sold the daughter to human trafficking, and the paternal court was how they found out, because the father was trying to find out all this information. Like, it was insane. He's been asking the courts, yo, blah blah blah, this and that. He's been acting for rights for his daughter, and that's how they found out. She was like denying it. It was like, yo, why do you not want to? You're not fit to raise the child. Why is that? And then that's when they found out she gave up her child to traffickers.
Wow.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, it's disgusting, man. That's
Wow.
I mean, it's like it's no real justification. Like
Right.
there's nothing that would ever put me in position to be like, you know what? Let me sell my child. Like,
Here's my seed. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Yo,
yes.
how do you? Yo, listen. If y'all not ready to have a kid, yo, like what I said, wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, if a mistake happens, and you know in the bottom of your heart you don't want a kid, you're not ready for a kid right now, don't force yourself to go through that. Don't let you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Listen, I understand a lot of people with their beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't go against people's beliefs and religions, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever is your moral compass. But at the end of the day, what's happening is that a lot of people are unfit to raise children, and they either raise terrible children into terrible adults, or they're in a financial situation where they can't take care of their kids, and this happens. You see what I'm saying? And it happens in a lot of places. That's where the population is going to be high. You know what I mean? People are bored. People don't have no jobs. So all you're going to do is sit down and try to rump on something. You know what I mean? Like, you got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not being productive. So it's really terrible, man. It's nasty work, and that's super unfortunate. You know what I mean?
It's definitely unfortunate,
very unfortunate.
because you know that kid had nothing. Like, it's just a kid. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't, or he or she doesn't know was it a girl or a boy?
It was a girl. It was a girl.
Okay, yeah, she didn't even begin life yet, you know.
Right.
And
Right.
it got taken away from her.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And
Yeah,
at the end
man.
of the day, what makes it even worse too is, you know, I understand your situations, but that's the point. Like Irvin made a great point. Like, you know, at the end of the day, each day you got an opportunity to make better for you, a better opportunity for yourself. You know what I mean? And eventually, if you want to end up having kids, you got to start early building your foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, last thing I want to do is work to you about 70 years old, and then you don't even get to enjoy your kids because you've been working so hard to try to put them through school, shit like that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you gotta like understand, like before you have a kid. Like, it's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just Pampers alone is gonna bust half your check open. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, get some hustles on. You know what I mean? Get some more streams of income before you really plan on having a kid, because the way that's going, the money's just gonna go up. Prices are just gonna go up. Inflation is still gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So tighten up before you have a kid. Yeah, you don't want to. I mean, unfortunately, like, it's just a fortunate situation. And that comes with the game, man. That comes with the game.
It definitely comes with the game. Yeah, unfortunate situation. Prayers out to that young girl.
Right.
She definitely doesn't deserve what she's going through. Hopefully,
100%.
hopefully it's not too late for her. But
Right.
as Sock said, it's not looking too good. But
Right. So one of the things that I did want to bring up, I'm not too sure if you guys are aware of it. The governor of New York, she decided to deploy the National Guard into the subway systems of New York. They were saying that since the crime has risen, obviously they didn't give any real reasons. They made it very vague. They just wanted to say it's trying to curb a lot of the crimes taking place, and they decided the National Guard will help them with that.
okay.
They've been putting them in majority major stations like 42nd, 34th Street, more landmark areas, places of high density, high population, high foot traffic, things of that nature. So a lot of people it's been met with a lot of like up and down. It's a lot of people, they want it because obviously people have been bugging out. But they haven't been saying, unfortunately, they can't say it's due to the migrant crisis. But they're hinting towards that. They're also putting ICE police, which is immigration police, to check people's IDs, things of that nature. Yeah, because
that's
there's
crazy.
been a lot of shootings.
Like they brought them over here, and now they want to check them. They want to check their ID. Like, come
How
on,
ironic!
bro.
How ironic,
come
right?
on,
How
bro.
ironic. So to me, this is another big gameplay, and the reason why I'm bringing it up to you guys is obviously not everybody here is from New York, but to me, this is New York. I always say New York, California, and Chicago are usually the experiments of what they try to do for the rest of the United States. You know what I mean? Obviously, all the migrants aren't going to stay in New York. They are going to eventually venture out to other cities. And if the crime rate raises in those other cities too, they will try to invoke those same things. They're looking at New York, they're looking at Chicago, they're looking at California, how they deal with their migrant crisis. To me, this is just a bigger play to make police states. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be back to stop and frisk vibes. You know what I'm saying? And now it's gonna be asking everybody for ID. It's not gonna be asking migrant workers, because think about it, right? A police officer that's never been in a certain area, how can he tell someone that just came from Venezuela versus a person that's been living in the United States all his life? He's
He
not
would
gonna
have
be
to
able to tell the
racially
difference.
profile.
You know what I'm
Have to
saying?
racially
Like,
profile.
thank you. On top of the fact, you have people that's also coming from the African areas, also South American, dark skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could pass for just regular black people that's in United States. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in Harlem and a person that comes from the Ivory Coast, or you know what I'm saying, or like Nigeria or Somalia, things of that nature, they're gonna blend in with the general pop compared to their white counterparts. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like this is gonna be even more opportunity for people to get, filled into jails. You know what I'm saying? Like, increase stop and frisk, allow, even probably try to start curfewing back again, try to bring a curfew back in that same place. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, it comes with a good and a bad. Like, I understand the reason why they're doing that. The crime has been through the roof, especially a conductor just got slashed in the neck maybe about a week ago, and they found a human leg on a subway track on the 4 line going uptown. So to be fair, we need Batman, but I think it's gonna be the other extreme. Just like we were so loose, it's gonna be mad rigid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's election year.
Context. How you feel? How you feel about this comment by X right here? He says, as someone who lives in New York, it really ain't the. Well, he meant to say migrants, but
that's what I'm saying. And here's the funny thing, right? I'm glad he said that, because when did it go from immigrant to migrant? Like, are we just like So my thing is, the immigrants, when it came to the Ukraine people that was looking for solitude, they were immigrants, right? But all of a sudden, South Americans are looked as migrants, disruptors, things of that nature. And that's a fair point. He made a great point. It is not the immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be fair, they have been, I will say this though, which is it's an odd point. There has been way more males than whole families that I've seen out on the street.
Mm,
There's been way
mhm,
more males. Now, in my opinion, I think you should have prioritized the women and children a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to see just way more males, you're gonna incite. We don't know who are they. They could have been convicted felons. You know what I'm saying? They
mm,
could have been criminals that just found a way out. You know what I'm saying? So the checks and balances is not there. They literally brought, if I'm mistaken, four shuttle buses from Texas to New York. No
mm.
stopping, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? No ID checks, no nothing like that. You just drop them off. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you, my man. I don't think it's the immigrants. However, it adds fuel to the fire. And we talked about it before. I told you guys this whole immigrant situation, it's a double play. If they're not being able to convert them into military stock, they're going to use them as a prison pipeline system. You got to put so many people that now you have to force the group to feel like they're not safe anymore. If you bring so many people into this small little area, now it looks like it's Gotham City. You feel what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
if they may not be doing no problems, you feel what I'm saying? But now it's you got 7 people in a room. Look at Randall's Island. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just so many people sitting on top of each other. It's gonna create problems. It's gonna create chaos. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they know what they're doing. This target practice for, in my opinion, curfew, stop and frisk, identification, like you said, racial profiling, ethnic profiling. It's gonna get nasty. And it's not gonna be
Yeah.
only New York, y'all. I know y'all seeing this New York, and y'all dodged the bullet.
It's
Nah,
in
we
Chicago
just test-
too. It's in
yeah,
Chicago
we
too.
are a test tube dummy, y'all. We're a test tube dummy. It's gonna happen in y'all cities too. You know what I'm saying? So just keep an eye out on, you know what I mean? Be on your P's and Q's, you know what I'm saying? Be on your P's and Q's, y'all.
Irvin K says Irvin in the chat showing you love. Irvin K says context for president. You know?
Hey man, salute, man. Listen, man. Like I said, man, I'm for the people. I'm for the people. We for the people. This channel, this show is for the people. We try to put y'all on to game. And we only got us at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? The top is already situated. You know what I mean? The top is already situated. They got all their ducks in a row. They know what they about to. I saw like a celebrity showing us their bunkers. I forgot who it was, but it was celebrity showing their bunker. They ready for something. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like
ready,
I forgot
bro.
who it was. They're ready for something. So listen, y'all. If we could just pass on information, that's the best way we're gonna be able to fight all this, whatever this bullshit they got planned for us, y'all. We only got us at that end of the day.
Let's end off with a peculiar story, right? According to CNN, I got this article from CNN. It says a flight in China was delayed for 4 hours after a passenger throws coins into the engine, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
No.
it was crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says a flight in China was delayed by more than 4 hours on Wednesday after a passenger threw coins into the engine, according to Chinese state media. China Southern Airlines flight CZ8805 was originally scheduled to take off from the southern city of Sanya to Beijing around 10 a.m. local time on March 6th, but it did not depart until around 2:16. Yeah, from 10 a.m. to 2:16. That's a long delay, bro.
That's insane.
In a video,
I'm not gonna hold you.
yeah.
I'll be sick. If I was just saying that, I'll be sick.
In a video shared by multiple state media outlets, a flight attendant is seen questioning a passenger believed to have thrown the coins, asking them how many coins were thrown into the engine. The passenger, whose identity was not revealed in the video or by state media, can be heard on camera saying 3 to 5 coins. The passenger
Is he what type of bozo shit is this? What type of nah, that's
now
he get me hot. How do you just comfortably say that? 3 to 5, maybe.
I threw 3 to 5 coins in there, you know what I'm saying?
So what are you doing, son? I think he's Super Mario, bro. Yo, he's bugging out. My fault. Go ahead.
So the aircraft maintenance staff conducted a comprehensive safety inspection and determined that there were no safety issues before takeoff. The airline's customer service told state media. So the thing is, they don't know why this passenger threw the coins into the engine. I guess first off, I used to work at an airline, right?
Right.
So I have experience in this. The only way a
Right.
passenger could even get to the engine was if somebody either let them out
Right.
onto the tarmac,
Right.
or somebody was dumb enough to like leave the security door open
Right.
at the gate, and he just stumbled out
Right,
there.
and he goes into that little spot, yeah, where it connects from
Exactly.
the gate to the plane. Right.
Right. So my thing is, somebody there either fucked up or he was working with somebody there to throw the coins in the
Yo,
engine.
did you just uncover something like, yo, nah, I'm not gonna hold you, Denzel.
This may be conspiracy, bro.
Yeah, nah,
He
this
may have
is
been
going-
trying
this
to.
This is giving me Rush Hour 2 vibes. I'm not gonna hold you. This is giving me Rush Hour 2 vibes. We gotta
He
figure
may have
this
been
out.
trying to sabotage, man. He may have been trying
Right.
to sabotage.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what would possess anybody to want to throw coins into the engine of a plane, especially like 3 to 5. What's 3 to 5 gonna do? You know how big that engine is?
Right.
What's 3 to 5 coins gonna do, bro?
It's fucking insane.
You gotta.
And first of all, why did you think that was cool, bro? Like, what, son? I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't know if it's maybe they're watching too much movies. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, yo, first of all, you're throwing the coins and then you board the plane? Like, what happened there? Like, what you were trying to die? Like, what's happening? No. What type of kamikaze shit was you on, bro? What type of no, bro? No, son. Okay, first of all, he needs to get psych. The CIA needs to go holler at him. Because clearly he was trying to do some wild shit. I'm not gonna hold you. He was trying to wild out. And where was the flight going to? Does it say where the flight was going to?
I just seen it was going to Beijing. It was going.
Wow.
It was coming from Sanya, which I guess is a southern city in China, to Beijing.
Oh, so this is basically like a local flight.
Right. So here's the thing. So later on in the article, it says similar incidents of people throwing coins at planes, apparently for good luck, have occurred in recent years.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. If somebody delayed my flight,
God, I'm not gonna hold you. We're cooked. God, come save us, bro. At this point,
I ain't gonna lie.
We need a hero. We need a hero, bro.
If somebody threw coins at the flight that I was getting on and delayed my flight for 4 hours,
wow.
I'm not gonna think it's good luck, bro. I'm gonna think, yo, get your ass off the plane.
First of all, I'm fighting him. First of all, Denzel. Once we find out who he is, everybody as a collective. If we don't jump him, I'm jumping you. If you don't snuff him, I'm snuffing you. If you see me punching on him and you're not kicking him with me, I'm gonna kick you after. Like, no. We're gonna jump you, bro. We're gonna jump you, son. Like,
that's
what?
ridiculous, man.
Wow, bro. That's insane.
The fact that he was still sitting on the plane, like the fact that they didn't escort him off the plane,
bro.
They should have, instead of talking to him, trying to get some information, like 3 to 5 coins. Like, no, sir, just come with us, and we can talk about this off the plane. We can talk about this as you're.
Listen, yo, China, y'all got a whole infrastructure where y'all don't even let people get Twitter. Y'all don't y'all letting this unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. It's insane how you guys have a gridlock on a whole country, but somehow, some way, this man thinks he's in a wishing well and he could just throw coins at an engine. Insane. Insane, son. Wow, bro. Good job. Good fucking job.
Nah, man. It's
crazy,
not. Bro. It's not possible, bro. It's not possible.
That's insane. That is insane, bro.
Go
ahead. Another thing I wanted to talk about real quick is I don't know if you guys heard about the documentary that's coming out soon. The Dark Side, if I'm not mistaken, it's called The Dark Side of Children's TV. It's coming on the ID channel, and it focuses specifically on Dan Schneider and Nickelodeon.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not too sure if this is I'm assuming this is before Nick Cannon bought like got some control into it, because if I'm not mistaken, I heard that Nick Cannon ended up like getting a high position in Nickelodeon. But Dan Schneider, if I'm not mistaken, was one of the top producers, executive producers for Nickelodeon channels. If I'm not mistaken, what was like the popular shows? Because like Nickelodeon for me, like I watched it, but like I said, I was an outside kid, so like I'm not too sure like what shows he was popular with.
Dan Schneider was doing some weirdo, creepy stuff with iCarly and Victorious and shows
That's
of
what.
that
Oh yeah,
nature.
iCarly. Right. If I'm not mistaken, Amanda Bynes, the little shorty from All That. I remember her from Good Burger and All That. I remember the little shorty Amanda Bynes, and she was supposed to be like the next. Honestly, she was kind of supposed to be like the new what's her name? Mandy Moore, that girl next door. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was supposed to kind of be groomed in that ballpark. And now she's a nutcase, bro. She's a nutcase.
Yeah.
Due to all of the go. My fault.
No, I'm saying like if you've seen recent pictures of Amanda Bynes, she looks wild.
She's cooked.
She looks wild. I don't know. Like I haven't seen her in a minute, but yeah, last time I saw her though, she was not doing too well.
So basically, I gotta put this up when I talk about this. I gotta put this up because honestly, it's in the same ballpark. It's in the same ballpark. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's a fact.
With y'all. But yeah, this man, it's been I didn't even really know. I've heard rumors about these things in regards in the Disney network, things like that. But to hear about it in Nickelodeon, it's not shocking to me. There was another big show that was popular from it, Drake and Josh, and one of the guys is actually talking about it, who was, I guess, the what's his name, Drake Bell. He was one of the people Drake. that were abused, and there's a lot of other people that were either lost their roles due to the fact that they didn't conform or they didn't do these things, and children were getting groomed. Children were being brought to hotel parties at the age of 13. They were being laced with drugs, not knowing that it was drugs. And yeah, that's insane. So I'm gonna watch
this
that
was all under this was all under Dan Schneider's rule. You know what I'm saying? Dan Schneider had all this on lock. He let all this slide. He's a creepy dude, bro. He's a creepy dude.
And the thing about it is that once you are in a position of power, it unfortunately, especially for children, which makes it worse. Like you could imagine, like as an adult, how you're able to be a manipulator, but now you are removing these kids from their parents through manipulation tactics to keep them isolated, so that way you can feed them these pipe dreams. Like look at Orlando Brown. It's clear as day. Orlando Brown has been affected traumatically by all of this, grooming, all of this thing. Like he is lost in the source.
Yeah, for sure.
And when people label him as crazy, what do you think is going to come out from that when you're in that type of environment? You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, all this catches up to him too. Like you said, Orlando Brown, it caught up to him. Raven Simone crashed out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's doing better now, but like for a minute there, we almost lost. We almost lost to the sauce.
Right.
She was in the middle of it. It's like a lot of these Nickelodeon, a lot of these kid stars, like they go through all that,
right?
And then they come out on the other side crazy, and then we just blame them for it. When in reality, like a lot of that stuff was going on behind the scenes to make them crazy,
Right. So. And what's unfortunate about it is because a lot of the time the parents get blinded You know what I mean? The parents get blinded. Now, a lot of times they get tricked and manipulated out of their spot. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, and it's easier now. It's easier now. So, like, the reason why I'm pointing this out, because I got a niece, I got nephews, you know what I mean? I got little cousins, stuff like that. And I'm sure everybody has, you know, smaller siblings, smaller family members, you know what I mean? As annoying as they are when they're little, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't feel like it. You coming from work, you don't want to deal with your niece and nephew, your kids and stuff like that. Sometimes you're tired. You say, yo, give me some time. Yo, put that time in, invest into it. You know, even if it's something that you don't want to watch it with them. So that way you at least you know what they're absorbing. You know what I'm saying? So that way, if it's something you could correct it. And it creates those bonds. So that way they won't look to someone else to be their hero. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, context. That's a fact.
Right. Yeah. A lot of times, a lot of the kids, you know what I'm saying? Their parents are in the crib, and it's not even their fault of their own. They working to provide for their kids. But who do you think their kids are gonna grow up looking up as their idols? It's gonna be their peers and what they see. If they got a peer that's doing that they think is doing better than them, they're gonna listen to what they say over their parents, even though their parents is making all these sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes just be invested into what your kids like. It may be stupid, you may not like it, and you may not see the point of it, but at least it shows an interest and it allows you to stay involved in what they're doing. You don't want to be that parent that don't know what's going on in your kid's life. You know what I'm saying? Because then all it takes is a smooth talking adult to take your child right up underneath your arm. You know what I'm saying? And then they end out, you know, in bad situations, man. So it's gonna be unfortunate. I'm gonna watch it, and then I wanna because I want Ox to think, because I know Ox has children. So we're gonna talk about it again. This is not gonna be the last time we talk about it, y'all. We definitely gonna chop this fable up. If I'm not mistaken, it's gonna come out next week. So I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna keep y'all in tune with it.
Yeah, man, that's great. That's great advice, context, because definitely they a lot of these TV shows, like, you may think it's all like, you know, just, you know, random fun and games, but a lot of it can be poisonous to a child's mind, you know.
Yep.
So you definitely got to be aware of what your kids are watching.
And here's the funny thing too. There's all like, and not everybody, like, luckily, like, even though my folks wasn't together, I was able to kind of spend, you know, later on, I was able to spend some time with each one, and like just watching stuff with them. They were able to tell me, like, yo, like, even as a kid and a young kid, like, yo, that's just fake. This is fake. Rambo is fake. And me and my pops, we watched nothing but violence. Everything was violence. But he's explaining to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is what this is. And then he got me into boxing, like, from a young age. So me really boxing and playing sports and doing this and being on the like, he would take me to certain places, show me, like, yo, this is where this was shot at. You see that movie? This is fake, but this is the neighborhood that this was shot in. He showed me, so my pops used to live in the area where they used to shoot Coming to America. Like, my pops used to live, he showed me Queensbridge. He showed me East New York, like, when I'm from little, you know what I'm saying? So he showed me certain things that was, like, prepared me for the environment that could potentially go into. A lot of times I feel like parents try to shield their kids away, and they let the TV take over and teach them instead of teaching them. You got to teach your kids too. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't use your noggin, use your thing, show them your experiences. You know what I'm saying? And in the long run, they may not appreciate it now, but I promise you, they're going to look back and be like, yo, I appreciate what my moms and my pops do. You know what I'm saying? If you're lucky to have both, it's cool. Not everybody lucky to have both in their life, but, you know, just don't take your parents for granted. And if you're a parent and you got you know, a little one that's near you, whether it be you don't got to be your son or your daughter or your kids. It could be your niece, your nephew, your little cousin, you know, or just a little homies in the hood that you see. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a chance to put some jewels into their head and show it to them, not just talk it, put effort into it, put time into it, show them. Because sometimes words just go in, out.
Yeah, words go in.
You know yep. And that's why they gravitate to somebody that can show them. Because if you see I got a big chain on, you see I'm in a whip, or you see I'm doing well for myself, you're gonna gravitate to me. There's someone that's your parents, your pops is working two jobs just to feed you and put Jordans on your feet. You feel what I'm saying? You're not gonna look at that. You're gonna see that bust down chain. You're gonna see the nice Montclair. You know what I'm saying? Like
what do I got to do to get that? You know, what do I
right,
got to do to get that?
right. And that's the trick. That's the game and then it ends into this cycle over and over and over and over, man.
Mhm.
So yo, be the one to break the cycle in your family, y'all. Be the one to break the cycle.
Yep. Yeah, great messages. Great episode, man. If that's all you got, that's all I got, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now we're definitely gonna. I actually want to do this, but I'm gonna save it for Monday, y'all. There was a Shannon. I have a question. I'm gonna leave this with y'all, and y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. Do you guys think that Shannon Sharp is eventually gonna be the new Bopra?
Both. It's
Do you
crazy.
think that he has ascended past sports media and can take it to the next level and be a representation? Obviously people are proud of Oprah.
Oprah is wild though,
Right?
God.
Can he be Bropra? I don't know. I
Right.
saw him with Steven Stout. That's the reason why I saw the interview with Steven Stout. Very interesting conversation. He said some remarks about Damon Dash that I ain't like, but we're gonna talk about that Monday. So my question to y'all is: do you think Shannon Sharp has ascended past sports media and he can be the next kind of like guy that can harbor his own network? Let's not even say show, but harbor his own network. You know what I mean? And salute to Shannon Sharp. A lot of people still hating on him, but I can't see nothing but someone doing amazing work. Salute to Shannon Sharp. All the funny shit is funny shit. All the jokes is jokes, but he's doing some remarkable shit, man. So my question to y'all is: do y'all think Shannon Sharp is gonna ascend past sports media and be one of them pillars, man, in just American history?
Real quick context. Irvin has a question for you. Says, what do you think about Oprah Winfrey? Like, do you think
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
is she a net positive, net negative? You know what I'm saying?
I think she lost net negative for sure. I think
okay.
I think not only has she lost her her grace with black people and her own people, I think she lost that a long time ago. But I think she just lost grace in general. I think that Hawaii thing has left the last nasty taste in everybody's mouth. Wasn't carried out well. It just seems like, and the whole thing with, I felt like it just looked like when it was time to tear black people down, she was right there. You know what I'm saying? And when it was time to really help the people and advance the people, she didn't really do it. She didn't do it. There's been cases and cases and cases and cases and time. And don't get me wrong, it's amazing that we saw a black woman that was a little bit thicker, heavier set on the screen at the time that she did. She accomplished great things. But sometimes they pick the right nigga to do the right job, if you understand what I'm saying. And she was, for lack of better words, that right nigga. So if that answers your question, Irvin, read between the lines, brother. You get what I'm saying. But no, you lost your card, Oprah. You lost your card.
Yeah, it's unfortunate too, man, because a lot of like, she's from Chicago, she's from where I'm from. So it's tough to see, you know, one of your own like go down a path that you can't follow. But unfortunately, that's just the way it is, man. Like and now she's got this documentary coming out about her weight loss scandal that's been going on. And so it's like, yeah, it's just a bunch of crazy stuff going on with her. I wish
fading into obscurity at this point. It's fading into obscurity. It's unfortunate because the opportunity that by hook or crook was given to her, I think she did a disservice to her people, her culture, her city, to not even have anything foundational in Chicago, a school of journalism, something of that nature.
Nothing.
Like, you know what I mean? A program to excel other broadcasters. It's unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate.
The thing is, like, and that's the thing with a lot of like artists or people who make it out of Chicago. they don't come back.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they don't come back and fuck with the city for real. Like the only one that did was Chance the Rapper, and like Chance the Rapper really like after his last album, like nobody wanted to hear from him again. So
right,
it's like
right. It's
it's
unfortunate,
unfortunate.
and even the same thing that is to be said in New York, bro. It happens in everywhere. Like that's the thing about it. That's why we got this show, because even though we're using our cities as example, it happens everywhere. You know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
happens
Like,
everywhere.
I heard somewhere where they were saying like, yo, Run DMC was still living in the hood. LL Cool J was still, obviously, until when they hit superstardom and they were super out of there. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, you were able to touch these people and say like, yo, I could do it too. But now
Hmm.
you stay in your hood and you try to make it better. And salute to Jadakiss and Styles P. They was able to open juice bars in YO and different parts of New York. And Styles P, it should be forever. Like in my opinion, Styles P, Jada should be always be a staple where you go into a hood. And now it's like all these people. I feel like the forefathers that contributed into your city, making it pop, should be untouchable. You know what I'm saying? And you may not only, don't get me wrong, you could be successful, but if you, especially if you put back into your community, you are untouchable. There's no way that happened to Nipsey. It's that is impossible. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And jealousy is a nasty drug, but we got to do
Hmm.
better, man. If it's somebody that's doing now, I understand if it's somebody that you feel like is fronting on your hood, you know what I mean? You come back, you act like you don't know nobody, you're not putting back. But if you got people that's putting back into your community, man, you got to protect them with all. Everybody should have been protecting Nipsey, and that shit angers
Yeah.
me to this day. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that
Yeah.
you die in your own city. R.I.P. Trinks. R.I.P. everybody that passed away in their city. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunate. Exestacion. You know what I mean? Like he was doing. I heard he was doing like a lot of philanthropy before. The
Yeah,
unfortunate.
he was doing some good work
You know what I
in
mean?
Florida
Like
before he passed away.
it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Like FBG Duck. Obviously that's beef, but in your own city you can't even. You know what I mean? It's just unfortunate, bro. Can't even be good
Hmm.
in your own hood, man. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, man. I think things will get better though, man. We gotta be on the up and ups. We gotta, influence new leaders. So we'll
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
man.
that's what I'm gonna think. Perfect point. Irvin K asked a great question. Who's our
Yeah.
current greatest leader, bro? And unfortunately, unfortunately, we are losing all the great leaders that are making change. Right now, we just have a lot of this talking points, talking points, talking points. How much
Hmm.
content we can make based on talking points. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a lot of doers. And the one that are doers, like shout out to the great brother Adam West. He was able to create a machine. He was a ex-military guy that was able to create a machine that pulled humidity and the water that's in the air and make it tangible, right?
Mm.
Sabotage his machine multiple times. He made the machine more than once, and he sabotaged it twice. So all these people that's
Mm.
doing positive, Claude Anderson, you know what I'm saying? Dick Gregory, Dr. Sebi, all these guys that was affecting change, Marcus Garvey, all these people that was affecting change led to their demise very early. We don't have those type of people no more. A lot of people is too scared to lose their money. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, man,
Hmm.
I done ate ramen for a whole month straight. I done ate ketchup sandwiches, man. I ain't scared to go broke, baby. You feel what I'm saying? Like I know what. Listen, I ain't scared to go broke. So I could never be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people scared to go broke, bro. That's why you see sometimes, even in protesting, you'll see people protest 9 to 5. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Oh damn, I can't protest today. I gotta go to work. What? What, bro? What side are you
Another
on? You feel what I'm saying?
another thing, like with that, people who are scared to go broke, like you'll see people stay at jobs where like the bosses are treating them like shit, you
Right.
know,
Right.
but they won't quit because they feel like they need the job, you know. They
Right.
feel like
Right.
they can't afford to do nothing else. Like, no, bro,
Right.
you can just quit, bro. Like it's a thousands of jobs in just your city that's looking for people. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you can find one where the boss isn't treating you like shit, bro. You
Right.
can. There's,
Or
I guarantee
or
you,
upgrade yourself, boss up,
or boss up.
and
Yeah.
and make yourself not only a commodity but a bargaining tool. Be able to create leverage. That's the name of the game. That's how you really do it. Be able to create leverage. If you got a skill, work on that skill. Hone your craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you are working, you could do it. You don't have to, commit. You got 40 hours to your job. Yo, probably cut it down to like 38. So that way you could probably put some time into your craft, put some time into your small business, invest in yourself, bet on yourself. And 9 times out of 10, if you believe in yourself and you meet like-minded people, it's gonna click. All it takes is time. You know what I'm saying? She don't get done in a day. You know what I'm saying? But
facts.
You don't listen. At the end of the day, you don't gotta be a slave to your circumstances. Every day that you're able to wake up, you're able to make it. You could go from being dirt to a god. You're gonna be dirt, or you're gonna be a god. Let that sink in. Don't let that go over your
head. Hey man, that's gonna end it for us at No Snooze Button, man. Great episode, great show. Appreciate everybody that tapped in with us. Irvin K, you've always shown support. Salute to you,
sir.
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you for always showing up and showing support, man. Much love, much love.
That's the guy right there, man.
For sure. We will catch y'all.
Appreciate
tomorrow.
Everybody that show love. You know what I mean? Like, appreciate y'all for on this journey for sure. Yep.
Facts.
Shout out to the slim girls and the thick girls too. Shout out the chocolate and the vanilla milk. We are not getting, especially I saw some bad milk in Denver. Wow, nasty work. I'm not gonna hold you. That was nasty work. No offense. Good Zod,
and that's
bad milk.
And that's why Tatum wasn't playing well. He didn't see no baddies in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Baddies make star players show up. He ain't seen no baddies in the crowd. So
right.
So we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Even if Ox ain't up for it, I'ma set up the graveyard shit, bro. I'm gonna do it, man. We gonna get to the bottom of this dirty macking. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, and shout out to hold on real quick. I gotta give one more shout out to my guy Ant-Man. Jesus Christ, baby MJ.
That block? Did you see that block?
In the flesh. First of all, the whole fourth quarter was a movie, Dezo. Movie. Stopping on the dime to the baby MJ in the flesh. I don't know why y'all don't see it, but I'm looking at baby MJ in the flesh now. Y'all gotta get with me. I know I got shades on, but my vision is 2020. You heard? Tap in. Ant-Man is one of them ones, y'all. He one of them ones. Great
Ridiculous.
Game. Great game.
Hit his head on the rim trying to block.
Hit his head on every. Yo, what?
That's effort.
That's all I need to see. That's all I need to see last night. But it was.
I thought he damn near hurt himself when he fell to the ground. I was like, oh shit.
Right.
But no, he popped right back.
The Kings game was dope too. The Kings game was dope. That comeback was dope.
Kings game was ridiculous too. That steal by Sabonis at the end was wild. But yeah, man, we'll catch y'all.
Right. Saved his legacy.
We'll catch y'all back here same time on Friday morning, or not Friday morning. I'm bugging. Monday morning. Until then, make sure y'all stay safe. Keep your head on the swivel, man. Stay dangerous. Because a lot of people trying to hit your taco. Protect your taco, man. Yes, I learned that from context. You saw that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta duck your taco, man. Gotta duck the taco, bro.
All right, man. We'll catch y'all.